Okay, well, good morning, Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the August edition of the Chamber Chat. We've been like a little crazy in the other room.
Just a little bit, just the normal.
Just the normal, but we did really good on the Kilgore's contest. We did good. Everybody except for
good
you.
is a relative term.
Yeah.
We set the bar low for ourselves, we'll put it that way.
Well, we've got a lot of great guests this morning, and we're going to be talking about all the wonderful and fun upcoming local events. Of course, talking about all the things that are going on at Justin Potter Library and Edgar Evans State Park. And if you've not been through the Leadership DeKalb program yet, now's the day to listen, because we're going to be talking about how to sign up.
And that's really a wonderful program. We also are going to be getting updates on the new Habitat for Humanity house. And we have a new cardiologist here in town from St. Thomas Heart, Dr. Stephen Filardo. So we'll talk to him a little later on in the show.
That's exciting news. Oh, and I want to, before we start talking to all our guests and talking about our new members, I want to say a big thank you to all our community volunteers. We just had 3 major events. We had the Smithville Fiddlers Jamboree. We had the DeKalb County Fair, and we had Education Celebration. It takes a lot of people to do all those
Hundreds
events.
of people, all in all.
And, you know, we just couldn't have these events without our local volunteers. So thank you.
And I'd like to say not just our adult volunteers, but this year we had junior volunteers for 2 years now. And that group is growing, and they are our future leaders. And so I appreciate the parents that encourage their teens to come out and volunteer. And oftentimes you'll see generations of families that have worked through these events. And that's very important. Someone had said something recently about, why do you see so many family groups working together at these different major events? But I mean, it's because you're learning from your grandparents, your parents, and then that's the thing to do. You volunteer, you give back, you support your community. So, I mean, that just makes me proud.
It does me too. But anyway, I loved all those events, and I'm glad they were all successful. And talking about successful, and I want to talk about our new members in a minute, but I had, when I go to all these different meetings and different events, the chamber members say, when do you have a meeting for all the members? And normally we have a monthly chamber board meeting, which is 15 people. But I went, I am listening to you. So we have now we're in August, on August 17th, let me double check, that's on a Friday night, we're going to have a chamber membership. Let's see, what am I going to call it? Eat, Meet, and Greet. It's going to be at Pates Ford Marina and Fish Lips Resort and Grill. We learned to say that, didn't we, Shan?
We did.
And it's going to be from 5 to 7 p.m. and we'll have food and who knows what we'll have. We just really got this confirmed last night.
Well, and it's a great way to network with other businesses, other people in your community, and see how you can work together. I mean, oftentimes I will have resources that can support you, and you will have things that I'm not aware existed in our community. So it's a great time to be able to have fun, network, and I always love anytime you get to eat.
Me too. Oh, I'm so excited. Our new cardiologist walked in. I can't say cardiologist apparently.
That's okay. I will run that interview for you. But we're good.
Let's talk about our new members for just a minute. I want everybody to encourage everybody to make sure you go out and support these chamber members, and not only, especially our new businesses, because it's hard to make it the first 5 years. I mean, it is rough. You've invested a lot. You're new.
You're
tired. You got to get the word out. Yeah. So we want to really encourage people to come out. First, I want to tell everybody about Dixie Bells, located at 464 West Broad Street, Smithville. A lot of people say, no, I'm not seeing where they are. Now, if you're across from Walmart, there's a laundromat. Now, if you look to the left of that, you'll see an ice cream shop. If you look to the right, in that building, that's where Dixie Bells is. So,
and they have been working very, very hard,
yes.
And we're so grateful that they're here.
She sells antiques, home decor and collectibles, and some furniture, all kinds of different things. She adds new items weekly. Her hours are on Thursday and Friday from 10 to 6, and Saturdays from 10 to 4:30. And just give Stacy Daniels a call at 615-487-1010.
And she's so sweet. You'll love her.
She is an angel. Talking about an angel, Donna Staff is here this morning. She's got a brand new business. If you've not been out there, it's called Creations by Donna. It is absolutely beautiful, located at 802 North Congress Boulevard in Smithville, across from Village Market. Good morning, Donna.
Hi.
Well, we had so much fun at your ribbon cutting and your open house. And tell us a little bit what you have there.
We're a full-service flower shop. We offer fresh flowers. We do weddings, funerals, just any occasion that you have, really. We offer a wide variety of gifts, great home decor items.
I know I bought some wind chimes for you, Shan.
That's true. My wind chimes welcome me every day when I go in the door and leave. It's just so nice. And I have to say, I've been liking your post on social media across Facebook. Your arrangements are beautiful and very, very unique. You kind of have a flair that's a signature style that you've got going on. So I've started to be able to spot your work even before I read your post.
I'd love to hear that. That's a great compliment, and that's what I want. I want my pieces to be distinguished and kind of make a statement, because it's just what I love to do, and my heart goes into it.
It shows. You do beautiful work.
You have a little bit of lake items in there too.
Yes. DeKalb County, the lake, that's our thing.
You gotta have that.
I just feel like we have a lot of people that have moved in here that live on the lake, live on houseboats, and they need to come see my lake decor.
So if somebody wants to see more of your work, you just go to your Facebook page, or what's the other way to contact you?
We're on Instagram as well.
Okay.
My phone is 597-2400.
And let's see. And
please stop by.
Yeah. So for any needs, you've got fresh and silk floral designs. You've got things for the home. You've got the wind chimes. She's got it all.
It's beautiful. Unique gifts. It's just really, really nice.
Seems to really love those for. They're great for funerals, gifts, birthdays.
So when are you open?
We are open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturdays till noon.
Okay, 8 to 5 and Saturdays till noon. So go out and check out Donna's beautiful place. You will be inspired, as I was and Shan was, and support this new business. It's fabulous.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here, Donna.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Okay, well, Claudia.
Hello,
Claudia is here. We'll get the doctor up here gets to sit by me instead of you, Shan.
Oh, well, don't you feel special?
I do.
You're probably closer to having a heart attack than me. You're older.
She always knows the right thing to say. Okay, we'll let you relax for a second. Wait a minute. I forgot to mention a couple other members here. I got a little carried away.
Okay.
Got a little carried away. The Silver Point Arts and Music Festival is coming up. Carl Massaro is putting this great music festival together. The date of the event is Friday, October 5th and Saturday, October the 6th. It's going to be at Cherry Hill Farm at Silver Point, and we'll be getting you more information as the date nears, but I'm getting pretty excited about that.
Yes.
And then I love this new member. I was so excited to get them. Canoe the Caney and JB's Watercraft.
You've been working on that a long time.
They're located at 17055 Smithville Highway in Silver Point. They rent canoes and kayaks, as Shan will know. She loves going kayaking on the Katy Fork River, and they do jet skis, ski boats, and pontoons for use on Center Hill Lake.
And I was just there a couple weeks ago. This is actually what my boys requested to do for their birthday present. They wanted to go kayaking, and so we had a ball. Yes, we are a kayaking family. So it is really, really easy because they have everything there you need. You just have to show up. You do not need to bring your life vest. You don't have to bring your own kayak. You don't have to bring anything
but yourself,
except for just wear something that's prepared to get slightly wet. But their kayaks are very, very nice, very stable. You don't have to worry about flipping in the water. It's not that sort of kayak adventure. It's very low key and just a lot of fun and really good exercise. So,
well, Billy Davis, just give her a call at 931-858-2628. She'll take good care of you. I'll tell you, we met and liked each other instantly. She is the sweetest person. And check out their website at www.canoethecaney.com.
And you can reserve your time online as well if you don't want to call. So it's convenient either way.
Now, I don't have all the details of this next member yet, but they came in and joined just, I think it was yesterday.
Okay, so brand new.
But anyway, Air Med Care Network. Now, I hope you never need medical transport by an air ambulance, which I almost did. But if you do, Air Med Care membership could protect you. And a one-year membership is only $85 for your whole household. Or if you're a senior like me, over 60, it's only $65 a year for my household. And the thing is, but wait before you join, because they're going to give a special discount to chamber members. I think it's going to take
nice.
like $20 off a year. So it's going to be almost next to nothing. And then if you ever have to have this, which we hope you never, never, never do, I think it costs you like nothing.
Oh,
So,
yes, that's true. It's
kinda
unbelievable.
exciting,
And
but
if you've ever had a family member that was transported by air, it is very, very costly.
So anyway, this is a very minimal cost. We'll get Robert Keene on here for maybe next month, and he can tell you all about it and tell about the discount for chamber members.
Wonderful.
I'm excited. Well, Claudia,
Yes.
the Food for Kids backpack sale. I tell you,
We're
it
so
feels
excited.
like I know this is such a passion for you and
is.
for the group at the farmers market.
It's a really wonderful event. We look forward to it all year. We collect all year.
Well, tell everybody what it's for.
Okay, this is a program that was started by the DeKalb County, Chamber School Board.
Yes.
A need was identified rather quickly in the schools of children that weren't getting fed regularly at home,
breaks my heart.
It is heartbreaking and tragic, and there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
And so they started this program called the Backpack Program, where they would actually fill a backpack, a real backpack with food, and put it in those children's lockers, so they were not signaled out as kids needing help.
Yes.
Which I appreciate that.
We all know what that's like for kids, and so for that program, there are other groups that are also raising funds, but the Off the Beaten Path Studio Tour took this on as one of their projects, and we collect artwork all year round. It's very pottery heavy, lots of pottery. Some of it is student work from Vanderbilt and from the Appalachian Center for Crafts. Some of it is from artists. It can be things that you've had at home for years that you own in your collection, and you're tired of looking at it, you want to move it on, or it's seconds, and the artists who make things sometimes will make things for this sale. And it's really anything that's handmade, and the prices are ridiculous.
I'm going to speak to the prices because I support this every year. And the first year I came out not really knowing what I was coming to because the hospital had donated. We did a can drive
That
and
was
we
amazing.
donated food. And so while I was there, I said, well, I'm going to shop and support this.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, I bet I bought 30 things.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, they were marked dollars. I mean, like something would be $5. It would be $7. It was, things that were. I mean, and I bought so many pottery bowls, and I gave those for teachers' gifts at Christmas time, and they were handmade.
That's a great
and beautiful.
idea.
And you're supporting such a good cause. It's just a real fun, good feeling way to shop and give back. I appreciate the effort and the generosity for this, and it all goes 100% to a good cause.
Well, we are so supported by the community. I mean, it's really wonderful, and the prices are so low. Kids can come and shop,
Absolutely.
which is pretty fun, and be part of it and support it. One of the things we've had there for the past couple of years is that Kathy Reed from Kathy Reed's Beads, she's one of our tour artists, will set up a table. She's doing that this year, and you can come and pick out your beads, and she will make you a pair of earrings.
Aww.
I want to say they're $10.
Wow.
I think that's what they are.
That would be fun. So she makes them
And
right
she donates
there.
the money
Wow.
to the tour. And so also this year, David Sharp, who is a wonderful wood carver, woodworker, he makes these Christmas ornaments that are really popular, and he's going to be there doing that as well. So we're excited about that. Also this year, Lucas Antoniak, another studio tour artist, graphic designer, amazing artist. He does our website. He is designing a poster, a flyer. We've never really advertised, and so we are going to do that this year. We're going to have these colorful, fun flyers and have them out everywhere. The library's getting them.
Make sure you get one to the chamber. We'll get it on social media.
That would be great, and let people know and put it up at the farmers market, and hopefully we'll get even more people, because sometimes people miss the date. We keep changing it.
Sure.
It's the 25th this year of August, by the way.
25th of August,
25th of August. That might be the last Saturday in August. And we will be there probably at 5 or 5:30 in the morning, starting to set up.
Yeah, but you won't be selling till what, about 7?
We suggest somewhere between 7 and 8 o'clock. That's probably early enough to come. We have people that like to come early, and I don't blame them.
I'm not one of those people, Claudia, so I've got your back, friend.
So yeah, we'll be there getting all that set up. And this is another thing we're going to be doing this year, just to expand our fundraising possibilities for this event, is we're going to have donation jars. They'll all have the same label on them for the backpack program at most of the studios during the studio tour.
That's so nice.
That, because otherwise it's not in front of people's faces, they don't know where to send it. It's just not there. And so this will kind of expand that.
Absolutely. Do you know how many children are affected this year? I know last year it was over 300. So those numbers are probably similar now.
Yeah, and I've heard it's more. And also one of the things is they try to send food home for the little guys that are still at home that are not in school yet.
Yeah.
And one of the things is that only send things that little kids can open and feed
they
themselves.
can fix themselves.
They don't have to cook it. They don't have to do that. It's difficult, but they have to be independent to be able to use this.
Which is sad.
It's,
but
again, it's isn't it? And
but what a sweet program. We really appreciate all the effort and all the volunteers and all the donations.
And the teachers, because the teachers, this is teacher-led once they, I mean, they're the ones that are knowing which students in their class on Fridays for the weekend to put the food in their backpacks and implement, it's a community effort.
Right. So it's pretty awesome.
Well, we sure do appreciate it. Tell us the date again.
The 25th of August.
And get there early
at
because
the farmers market, and come prepared to buy some great groceries. Oh, the food there is wonderful.
I'm sure everybody knows where it is, but it's behind DeKalb Ace Hardware. It's over next to the county complex. It's pretty easy to see after you look
from Food Line.
Across from Food Line.
Right. You'll see lots of activity.
Yeah. Well, we sure appreciate you.
My pleasure.
Thank you,
Thank you so much.
Thank
appreciate
you.
It.
Oh, well, look who we've got, Shan. I'm
It's
so
the
excited.
moment I have been waiting for.
We're so excited to have a new cardiologist in town.
We'd like to welcome Dr. Stephen Filardo, and you are with St. Thomas Heart, coming to us from Murfreesboro.
Yes, that's correct.
Now, I personally know the advantages of having a cardiologist here available to us at St. Thomas DeKalb. You're an interventional cardiologist. Let our viewers and our listening audience know what that means.
So general cardiology is encompasses anything in cardiology. Interventional cardiology is the subspecialty where we put in stents and take care of patients having heart attacks. So
how do you think it will impact, like what do you expect being here and being available and accessible at our specialty clinic here at DeKalb?
Sure. So I've been in practice now for almost 20 years, and for much of that time I have done away clinics to more rural areas. And as you're, I'm sure, well aware of, just even with the last guest, there are challenges here that are unique. So just simple things like many patients don't have the ability to have reliable transportation to somewhere that's 60 miles away. So just simple things like transportation. Being able to stay, so hopefully as the hospital develops this cardiology program, being able to stay in town to get test results, to have them done more timely, to get those results back more timely. As you know, when you go to a cardiologist, many people are anxious. They're worried about their heart. They want to have results back relatively quickly. They don't want to go to some place where they don't know how to get there, and that just adds to that. And then how are they?
And probably adds to their stress. And when you have a heart condition, that can't be good for you.
I think any time that we can bring care forward to the local community is good. And then cardiology in general supports many other specialties. It's really a foundation block. So if we have cardiology support here, then we can do more other things, different surgeries. We can build on that because it allows for higher acuity patients to be taken care of more locally. So.
How should our community feel? I mean, what is going to be long-term the benefit of this here? I mean, for, say, our senior patients who maybe already have heart issues and things like that, how will that make them feel better about having this available? I mean, isn't this a life-saving opportunity for them?
Yes, but yes, and on that line, last night we met over at the hospital and we had a discussion with the local physicians as well. So things like ultimately expanding the capacities of the hospital itself, allowing for intensive care unit patients to stay here, opening up. There's a national movement for patients who are having a heart attack to identify those patients early and to have sort of a preset route for them to go to a hospital capable of taking care of them for their heart attack. And that speeds up the time that they're taken care of, and even saving 20 minutes can change a person's chance from dying from 80% down to 40%. So big impacts with just a little bit of time. So having that preset, knowing where you're going to go, knowing who the person is, getting their quality data back, so you know what our performance is and how to help shop for quality is all those are beneficial local benefits.
Well, we welcome you. We're so grateful that you're here. It's something that we've wanted for a very long time for our community, and we appreciate you giving your time and being willing to come here and serve our patients. So
it's the other way around. You know, honestly, I tell my mom all the time, I said, Mom, you're paying the bill, you're the boss. So it's my pleasure to come here, and I've always enjoyed doing away rotations. I think that's, for me, the passion still in being a physician is having a personal relationship with people, understanding where they're coming from and how we can best serve them. So it's my pleasure to come here.
Oh, that was a sweet answer.
I told you, you're just going to love him.
Oh, we're so glad to have you here in DeKalb County.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you giving your time to us this
Don't
morning.
take any more grief from Sean. Okay.
Oh, it's a normal everyday thing. Yeah.
What can I say?
I'm used to it.
All right, you get back to work. You have bigger fish to fry.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for
Nice
being
meeting
here.
you.
Nice meeting you too. Oh, well, that's great news.
I know. I thought it was wonderful. I've been so
my
excited.
goodness. Well, okay. Well, talk about exciting. Coco's here from
gonna
the
get
Justin
busy.
Potter Library. Kathy Hendrickson, our beautiful director.
I don't know about beautiful.
Well, you
but
are beautiful inside and out. Let me say, well, I know you've got lots going on at the library. So,
Yes, we do.
yes, we do.
I will mention we took the month off of July for
Yeah.
our art classes and let Helen kind of rest a little bit and
If anybody needed a break, it was Helen.
bless her heart. We're going to start the art classes on August the 8th for the adults. But I have to say this: when I wrote this yesterday, we had one seat left for the adults. We
Oh,
do
my
not.
goodness.
We do not. In fact, we have it filled and we have an alternate. So
You can join the waiting list.
yes, you
may
can
be
join
the
the
waiting
waiting list. Now we do have art class for the children, and it will be August the 22nd this time. It will be at 12 o'clock for the children, and I do have a few seats available for that. So
What
you
are
can
the
call.
ages?
We 5 and up.
Okay.
And it can be teenagers. We have some teenagers in the class, but 5 is kind of the starting point where she wants to start for those. So we have great participation. It's usually the homeschoolers, but anyone that's has children at home that's 5 and up is welcome to bring their children. Just call the library at 597. 4359, and we'll, we can get them signed up as long as the seats are available. But they may fill up today because we've had so many calls the last few days.
The
And I said,
participation
Yes.
is always
When is
very...
Helen starting the classes? So she finally got back to me last week, and so we've set them up, and they're already gone. So there we go. Because she is really popular, and she's so patient, and she's so good with everyone.
Wonderful
She's the
teacher.
kindest person.
And,
Yes.
and people just love Helen, and so she's about bored from being home, so she's coming back to work. So, yeah.
She had enough of that rest
She's done
stuff.
cleaning at home, so she's coming back to work. And I do want to let you know that our semi-annual book sale will be starting on August the 31st.
Yay!
And it'll run through September the 29th. And so come out and check out our low prices. We practically give the books away, I'll just tell you. We have a lot of great books, and sometimes we have audio books in there, and we have some movies at times, but mostly magazines and books. So you are welcome to donate. I do ask that they be in good condition. No textbooks, magazines, and encyclopedias, please. And I want to mention too the Imagination Library. We have about 735 children in our county that are signed up that are eligible for and it's from birth to their 5th birthday. And I do the database for this, and parents can come by the library. We have the forms there. They can come by and fill out the forms, and then I put them in the database. Usually takes the time I get them in, probably maybe 6 weeks for them to start getting their books. And please, if you move, please let me know, because if you change your address and you don't let us know, they will not receive their books. And we don't want a child to go without their books. They're so excited to get the book in the mail because it comes in their name, and they and it's age appropriate. So, and they can sign up online, and I go in and approve it when they do that. So, and our summer reading just ended. We had a wonderful summer reading program, and I do want to thank a lot of people because you just you don't know what goes on behind the scenes, as you well know. There's so many things and so many people to thank. It just doesn't magically happen, let me tell you. So I do want to thank everyone that helped. Bumpers, McDonald's, Pizza Hut, and Sonic, especially for their coupons that we gave out to the children. And I had coupons left, and I did give them out at the back to school celebration. So
nice.
I'm sure Pizza Hut was really happy with that. And
I'm sure they were, because
I gave out probably
buy
over
lots of food when you
100
get-
coupons.
So they all went straight to Pizza Hut.
I said, please don't all head to Pizza Hut at one time. Bless their hearts. But I did call and warn them. So, I want to thank Lisa Krebs and Megan Kinslow from Lisa from the DeKalb Prevention Coalition and Megan from the DeKalb County Health Department, because they came and did a program for us on bullying, and then they had a craft. Amy Lattimore and the Board of Education, because Amy brought lunches for the children each time. And so they had sack lunches. We had a little area that was the feeding zone, as we call it. So we set them in, and so they had their sack lunches, and I really appreciate that. And most of all, I want to thank the children for participating in the summer reading program and keeping their skills, toned, because, they need to read all summer long. That kind of gives them a head start on the next summer, next school year. So I do want to thank them, especially the parents and the grandparents and the aunts and the uncles for bringing them. Thanks to Dwayne Page and WJLE, especially for promoting the summer reading program. And Dwayne's been coming for years and years and years and interviewing the children, and then they play it back on the radio. And that's so sweet. They get to hear their stuff on the radio. Some of them think they're too old to do that now, and some are too young, but you have to get them just in between. I want to thank DTC TV, and especially Suzanne and the Chamber for giving the library the opportunity to always promote our programs. Without all of these people, we could not participate, and we could not do all these things. And like I say, I love partnerships, and so we love to partner with everyone in the community.
That's what makes it work, is the partnerships. And speaking of summer reading, I can still remember my mom taking me when I was a little girl.
And I remember my mom taking me.
And I took you.
That's true.
And I absolutely loved it. I used to get a little dairy we called it a dairy dip at the Dairy Queen at the end of the summer reading program. I could not wait for that. But I loved it. I think that's what created my love for reading. I can't hardly go a day without reading. I can't sleep without reading. So
well, I've been there 18 years, and I've watched the parents that they were children at the time. Dates me, but anyway, they were children, and now they're bringing their children. So it's kind of a cycle, and we really appreciate that they.
That's the kind of cycle we don't want to break.
Yeah, that they instill in their children the love of reading. So anyway, we're getting ready for next summer. So I already have one person booked for next year.
Oh my goodness!
We really did like him. So we're going to have fun next summer too. So, and then a lot of events coming up this fall, and we'll talk about those later.
Oh, well, thanks for being here, Kathy.
All right, thank y'all.
Okay, Daryl, get over here. We got you in line next. I'm about to lose my voice, Shan.
Hey, you're doing good. You're doing real good.
You take it for a second.
All right. I don't know where we are on the agenda here.
We're at the Leadership DeKalb.
Okay, Leadership DeKalb. I couldn't find my place. I got so enthralled with all Kathy was doing.
You got excited.
Now, Daryl, I know that you have been working, speaking of somebody who works behind the scenes, you took on this gig a while back to be a co-director, the co-president of Leadership DeKalb, and now it's time for the heavy recruiting and the heavy lifting to begin. So tell us what you got going on for leadership.
Well, we're going to start the leadership class of 2019 on the starting date is September 17th. The deadline to sign up is September the 4th.
Okay.
So we still have some openings in the class, and if you would like to sign up, you can see me or go by the chamber. They'll have some applications as well, or you can come by DeKalb Tire and Service, and we'll have them there as well. And if you haven't been through Leadership DeKalb, it's a great opportunity to learn about what our community is all about. I've been here my whole life, and I went through because Beth, which is the co-director, my wife, and Jen was on me for a couple of years to go through, because my wife had went through and she had a great time, and I always felt like I know everything about DeKalb
What
County.
more
I've
did you
been here my
possibly
whole
know?
life, and little did I know that our county is even greater than I realized.
Yeah.
We have so many things that other people don't have, uniqueness, and now then I can just tell people more about the county that I love. The home where I call home is even better. So Leadership DeKalb and it's also a partnership. Life's about relationships,
Yeah.
and you go out and meet new people, new businesses, and you understand how the government works and the school system. We meet somewhere different every month, and that'll be the focus or the theme of that month. And it's just one day a month, and it's just a lot of fun and informational as well.
And you're right, exactly, because honestly, you think what else could you know about the county? But you do find out the underneath stuff, how many people it's taken to make things happen.
And resources that you didn't know were available,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
and how connected we are to state government, things like that, I learned a whole lot. And for recruitment purposes, I'd like to say, St. Thomas, we have sent people through leadership multiple times, and business leaders and business owners will say, well, I don't want to give up my employee one day a month. Not what's in it for me, but why would I do that? And I'll say, when they come out of this program, they're not only a better leader, a community-minded leader, and have an active stance for volunteerism and giving back, but also you become a leadership alumni, so they are networking with all these other people, not just in their class, but then it becomes a greater, the entire leadership alumni, and your opportunities to be able to find resources for your business and help and do, and it just kind of connects you in a way that you weren't connected before.
Well, Daryl can tell you make friends for life, don't you?
Absolutely.
And I own a small business myself, and I sent my manager through the last class that we had. Actually, he went through, and it put a lot of work on me that one day a month.
It does.
And I know a couple of times he would say, well, we've got a busy day tomorrow. Are you sure that you want me to go to Leadership DeKalb? I said, absolutely.
Yeah.
But it is worth the relationships. Like he made relationships that help him in our business.
Yes.
And he has a better understanding of community. He's a young man, 27 years old, and he just really gained knowledge that you just can't get unless you go through the class.
And it's
a sacrifice, but the reward is way bigger than the sacrifice.
Well, it's a knowledge you keep. It's not book learning so much. You're seeing. It's visual.
Absolutely.
And so
it's hands-on.
It's hands-on. Yeah. Well, we're so excited about this. Like Daryl said, pick up an application. We've got them. Actually, even if I'm not at the office, like right now, I've got them in the hall on my brochure rack, and you can pick up one there. Or Daryl, I guess they can come by your business,
Yes,
DeKalb
that's
Tire
right.
and Service.
Yes.
Grab Jen Sherwood. She's all over the place. Everybody, I don't. You might be a good idea to maybe put them at the banks or something like that. So, but anyway, you call the chamber, and we'll tell you how to get one. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, we
We're looking
appreciate
forward
it.
to having a great year.
Yeah.
And, I'm nervous, but it's going to work out just fine.
We know you got this.
And we're going to have a great year.
So
It'll be the best class ever.
Best class ever. You only got like
Carrying on the
5.
tradition.
You got like 5 weeks to sign up. So
5 weeks.
yeah. So what's it cost? Is it? It used to be. I can tell you what it used to cost. I don't know. I think it used to be $175, so it won't be much more than that if it's that.
That is still the cost.
Is that still the
Yes.
cost? Okay, it's $175 per participant, and maybe you can talk your boss into paying that.
And oftentimes that is the case,
Yeah.
and it's a nice way that they can consider that sponsorship dollars.
And I apologize if that is the wrong amount. So does Daryl.
I do.
We'll find out. Okay, thanks,
Thank you
Daryl.
so much.
Thank you, Daryl.
Oh my goodness, where are we? Well, look here, Shan, with the Haven of Hope. We've got a new golf tournament coming up, and we've got from the Smithville First Baptist Church, Pastor Chad Ramsey, and along with Samantha Curtis. So good to have you guys here this morning.
Good morning.
Is this your first golf tournament? Have you done this before?
It is not. We've done it once before.
Oh, have you? Okay. Seems like I was remembering that from last year, maybe.
It is one of our main fundraiser
Yeah.
for the Haven of Hope, which many of you know, is a non-for-profit here in Smithville, and so we invite everybody out.
Everybody loves Haven for Hope. You mention that and they go, oh, and then they tell you their story.
Well, and not just that, it is a rare resource for our small community that doesn't exist across our region. So it is a gem.
It is. We have come to be one of the largest mental health facilities, community agencies in the surrounding county. So we're real proud of that. We're there to help people, and we love doing it.
Oh, well, it shows. Well, tell us a little bit about this golf tournament.
Well, it's going to be at on September the 8th.
Okay.
It's going to be $60 per person, or a little discount if you sign up as a team. A team of 4 would be $200, so you get a little bit of a price break right there. So we're going to be at River Watch, having a great day out there. They helped us out a lot.
It's beautiful out there. We love it.
So beautiful.
It is. And they need as much, and help them out too. They got new ownership, and they're doing a great job out there, do some good things. But they've helped us out to come out there. We're going to have lunch at noon, so you get lunch. Then you get to get in your groups and go out and play some golf. And we're going to have 2 tiers, one for like best overall score with each team, and also another tier for, we call it handicap tier, which that's a golf term. But, but just a great way. Whether you are a pro, an amateur, or you're just going out there to whack some weeds, you can go out and have fun to support a great cause. And you can register by calling the Haven at 615-597-HOPE, which is 4673. Or you can also, which is a lot easier, and we added this feature this time, you can go to their website, havenofhopetn.org/news. But basically just go to the website, you'll see news on there, and there's a link on there which you can register or you can register your own team. So pay right there and do all the stuff you need to do right there. So looking forward to it. It should be a fantastic event. We already got about 3 or 4 teams signed up, so we're trying to get 18 teams out there to fill each hole. So.
Now, what's the date again?
September 8th, and I know also if there's any businesses that would like to sponsor a hole, we're doing hole sponsorship.
How much is that?
That's going to be, I think it's $125 per hole. I hope I'm right with that.
That is correct. That is correct, yeah.
$125 a hole, and we also are going to do some other like prizes and stuff, so people can donate to it to help sponsor if they would like to do it that way. But every penny, nobody's making any money besides the Haven. All the money's going, proceeds will go to the Haven of Hope, and we're glad to support them. I know other churches and other businesses are glad to support them as well. I know as a minister in the area, it's an invaluable resource.
Yes.
I mean, to be able to have an area, because many times we're like we're emergency room, but we know when sometimes we need to send someone who really knows what they're doing, and we know with the Haven it's good quality and it's fantastic counseling service they can get to better their lives or whatever it may be. So, but yeah.
Well, it's a great day to be able to have fun and do it for a good cause.
Amen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a win-win, isn't it?
It is. It is.
Well, we're so grateful for the Haven of Hope, grateful for the church's supports, and just hope everybody will come out and
we'll even
sponsor
give
this
you all
program.
some clubs and see you out there.
Okay, here's the thing. There was a day, we were there like a month ago doing a commercial for WCTE. We were at Riverwatch, and they gave me this brand new, the most beautiful pink putting club you've ever seen, and all of a sudden I felt like invincible. I thought I could make any shot. So they're going to film me doing it.
Now let's clarify. It was 4 feet from the hole is where the ball is. 4 feet from the hole.
With a
Maybe
magic
3 and a
club.
half. Yes.
And
yes.
I didn't even get close, and I did it over and over. Finally, they had to get a shot of me hitting it, and then they got the pro to come over to make it. It was embarrassing.
Yes, which he could have done blindfolded.
Hey, but he said weed whackers are welcome.
Well, that's good. You fit right in.
That's right.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank you so
and y'all come out. We've got a lot of great golfers in this area. So, and I know you guys. So give them a call and just call Haven of Hope, right?
You can. 615-597-4673.
Hope. Yeah. Thank y'all.
Yeah. Thanks.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yes.
Oh, me. And, talking about fun, Megan Farrell is here. And Megan, we'll get you right over here. Hey, you want to get
bring my sidekick
bring your
with me.
sidekick over, pull him over here. He can be on TV.
Handsome
Radio,
sidekick.
He's a handsome young man to be on TV this morning.
He's helping me with this event.
Well, of
Might as
course
well,
he is.
right?
Well, see, I understand that.
Yes.
This is my kid.
Yes,
And
yes.
so one day, when you're her age, y'all will still be doing this.
That's right.
That's what happens.
That's right.
But anyway, you're going to be doing a Smithville Craft Fair and Back to School Festival.
Yes.
And that sounds pretty exciting. This is the first time you've done it?
It is the first time we have done this year, or this whole anytime.
Anytime. It's
Yeah,
brand
first
new.
time, brand new. August the 18th from 10 to 3 at Greensboro Park. And what me and Grayson were talking, we come from a family line of educators and teachers, and we know how much those teachers put into their classrooms, and we know how much money they take out of their own pocket each year. So we wanted to do something to involve the community, one, to kind of have fun for the kids and family to do back to school event, but two, to also have them bring the community to bring school supplies in, and we're just going to fill a big box, and how many boxes we get we're going to take to these schools, and the teachers are just going to get all kinds of school supplies for their self this year. And if kids need them that don't have them, we're going to distribute them as well. But we have a big lineup that day. We have of course a craft fair type feel where we've got vendors coming in, and we still have a few spots for some vendors if they're interested in that. We've got on the main stage, we've got a DJ, we'll have a photo booth, a lot of free activities for families. We're doing like starting at 11, we're going to do the water balloon toss, and then we're going to, some things will have fees, like the cakewalk, it'll be $1 for that.
Yeah.
But everything else is pretty much free. We're having a kids dance off, kids karaoke, a bounce house, an icy machine's going to be there, so just a ton of stuff to do local that the parents don't have to drive out to very far to come out to. And if you have to work, we have some food vendors there. Come out and let us cook your lunch for your business. So
that's nice.
That'll be nice. So that way you can support a local event and have your lunch there too. So a lot of good lineups that day.
So now what's your son's name? Did you say?
Grayson.
Grayson. Okay, Grayson, tell the truth. Are you excited about school starting back? Not yet.
We just had registration this morning. He found out who his teachers were. So, yes.
So what's your favorite part about this event? What, you like the bounce house? Are you going to be doing the dance-off? Karaoke?
Probably karaoke.
Oh, my goodness. I like that.
It's a karaoke.
Yeah. So what grade are you going in this year? Seventh grade. Oh, my goodness. Oh, how exciting, huh? And scary. I remember 7th grade.
My son's going into 7th grade.
All right. Y'all might be in the same class.
Oh,
But if you don't care, I'm going to leave a contact information.
please, please.
If you won't have any school supplies you want to donate, or we're looking for stuff you do on stage for giveaways, if you're a local business, we'll include you in our announcements. At 615-580-5745 is a contact number, and my name is Megan. And we also have this event on Facebook under Smithville Craft Fair and Back to School Festival.
Nice.
Yeah, well, I'll try to get that pulled over to the chamber
I
site too,
appreciate that.
and we'll
Thank
get that
you.
shared all
Thank
over the
you.
place, right?
Yes.
Well, we so appreciate it. You know, for years the teachers have put in extra money, their own money, to buy back to school supplies for for their rooms, and then there are a lot of children. That, I know you are always buying for 3 children. And
Oh, it's
pretty
an
expensive.
unbelievable expense, and I'm grateful to be able to afford it. But I know I can't imagine people where that is a terrible struggle. I mean, it is hundreds of dollars for my 3 children, and it just, the lists seem to grow every year.
Yes,
So
it's almost like a mini Christmas.
it is. It really is.
You know, again, this shows our volunteerism here, and people like y'all who are putting your time in to make sure that it's not a hardship on our local community. And I'm so grateful to you, Grayson, for being involved. And I know it's, we're looking forward, we're wanting to develop our young people into being the leaders of tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Because I'm getting tired. Especially after all these big events.
But it's up to us to pass the torch.
Yeah, that's right. So we're excited that young people like you are learning to do this and wanting to also follow in your parents' footsteps and be a good community volunteer, and we appreciate that all across this county. So anyway, again, let's mention the date again, and
It'll be August 18th.
August 18th.
10 to
okay.
3. Greenbrook
Park. We love Greenbrook Park. Thank y'all for being here.
Thank you.
And thank you, Grayson. Have a great school year. A great 7th
Thank
grade
you for
year.
having us. Thank you.
Well, let's see where back to Pates Ford again. We did mention we are having a member meeting
I'm excited about
Friday,
that. I am.
August 17th, 5 to 7 at Pates Ford. Chamber members come out, meet, eat Greek. It's a free thing. I think I said Greek instead of Greek.
You did.
But I'm just grateful to still be able to talk right now. I'm about to lose my voice. But they're also, Pates Ford Marina's having on August the 11th, the 16th annual Pates Ford Marina Poker Run. And it benefits the Jolly Angels and the Brandon Eller Scholarship Fund.
And this is a big deal. And I knew the recipient this year of that scholarship, and it means a lot to the parents and the student that receives it. So we appreciate that they do that.
Hey, Shane, could you give some of the highlights of Habitat for Humanity?
Oh, I've actually been speaking with them and how we can support them. They are in need of volunteers, active volunteers. So whether you be an individual that would like to volunteer or a business that would provide a team to volunteer for the Habitat House, they are so grateful. Now, the partner this year is Jamie Noakes. She is a single mother with 3 boys. She's precious. So very grateful to be this year's recipient. And this is not one of those things where you just get a free house. It's not like that. And that's what I appreciate about Habitat is the vested interest. The partner must work and earn 500 sweat equity hours and includes financial classes, educational classes. The children's grades have to be kept up at a certain level. House construction hours and other community service hours. So you are learning to give back for what you are receiving. These hours are worked in exchange for equity to be gifted to the partner. Then, once the house is complete, the partner will purchase the home from Habitat for Humanity and pay a monthly mortgage for 20 years to repay the cost of construction. So this is at cost with all of the labor being donated. So this is, we've been a part of this for a very long time. The community never fails to amaze me in how many people come out, but they are asking for your time and for your volunteer hours. Habitat needs your help to complete their project. This is a community effort. They ask you to talk with your businesses, your churches, your friends, contact them about a volunteer day. I know that St. Thomas, we pick a particular weekend to work. Oftentimes then we will also pick another day where we provide lunch and we don't have our team working that day. There's churches that just provide lunch, even if you can't provide a team to work. We have one church say we have mostly senior members, and so we can't do construction, but they come out and they serve the laborers that are there, the volunteers that are there. So you can do what you can do, whatever you want to give back. You can also take up donations and donate money, which helps to pay for people to feed the workers and those sorts of things.
And Alex Woodward is the president this year.
Oh, and he's great at this. Their work days are Saturdays starting at 7 a.m. until the middle of the afternoon when it gets too hot to work anymore. So anyway, feel free to contact Alex Woodward and reach out to the chamber. They'll be able to get you connected with Habitat, and they also have a Facebook page. So lots going on with Habitat, but just reach out and volunteer if you or your business is capable to provide individuals or team workers.
Oh, again, a sweet thing our community does. Well, you know, I never fail to go, Shan.
Oh, this is your event.
Wilson Bacon Trust 15th Annual Family Fun Day and Antique Car Show. You know, this is going to be at the Smithville branch, but I get the granddaughters over from Murfreesboro and the ones from Smithville, and they spend the night with me. And then the next morning we get up, Saturday morning, and we are at the Family Fun Day. They love it. Every year they go, Mimi, when is that thing? When is that thing at the bank? So it's going to be August 4th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Free admission. It's family-friendly entertainment for the entire family. Lots of giveaways. I even won something last year.
You did.
I know.
You're luckier than me, though.
I'm pretty lucky. And they have games, inflatables, a back-to-school fun booth, a video game truck.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And then Smithfield Lions Club will be providing the concessions. We have lunch there. And then just bring your lawn chair and stay all day like me. And then, Shan, they've got an antique car show.
Absolutely. And they have different classes. Best hot rod, most souped up engine, most unique paint job, finest antique over 40 years old. That means
oh, man.
I'm an antique. And best in show. The registration for this is on site from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. The judging happens at noon. Trophies are awarded at, 1 p.m.?
I think so.
And then you're going to call Cynthia if you need more information. And Cynthia is lovely. You'll love her if you don't know her already. 615-597-4663. Again, Wilson Bank and Trust 15th Annual Family Fun Day and Antique Car Show.
Now, speaking of 15, you brought me right into this. We got a 3-star grant for $15,000. The Chamber was happy to write this grant with the county mayor's office to help continue in our health initiative. We're going to be adding new equipment in the county complex fitness area. I get so excited when I get when you get the grant info back, it either says congratulations or I.
Yes.
And I'm always looking for
I.
If it starts with I am so sorry, but we got the congratulations. It's highly competitive, and we were just so grateful to get this grant from the Department of Economic and Community Development. I would say it was so fun writing it, but it wasn't really. But I'm so glad to get the congratulations.
Yes, the congratulations are a wonderful benefit to your efforts.
The mayor,
it's nice to have this upgraded equipment because, as you know, you have hundreds of people in a month's time running on treadmills and using the equipment, and it will wear it down. Even in a home gym, your equipment will run down quickly. And so if we don't keep them updated, then you just have outdated and damaged equipment. So this is
what it's
a big deal. That's right.
And I want to remind everybody, school's starting back, of course. So remember school bus safety. We want to keep our children safe. When you see yellow flashing lights, whether you're going toward the bus or you're behind the bus, watch out. They're about to stop. When you see a
slow down.
When you see the
prepared.
red lights, when you see the arm out on the bus, no matter if you're coming toward the bus or behind the bus, stop, because children are getting off or getting on. And we just want to be super careful around our school buses and keep our beautiful little children safe all year long. And that's it, Shan. The Chamber wants to help promote your news or special events. Please call our office at 615-597-4163 or email me at swilliams@DeKalbCountyChamber.org, and we'll help you spread the word. Thank you to you, Shan, for co-hosting this morning, to all our wonderful special guests, and we're grateful to WJLE Radio and DTC TV for sponsoring our Chamber Chat program. And of course, we appreciate our listening and viewing audiences. We'll be back on September the 5th. We hope you'll tune in next month. Same chat time.
Same chat channel.
Thanks for joining us, and happy back to school, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.